Larry. Emphatically, bud. If you don't believe what I say, then it is a bunch of horse crap. If you do believe what you hear, then it still may be bullshit. So what can some old dog do for a cat that has the Grand Arch in its back? And what is better, could you ask, to be full of it, or to be up on your high horse? This night is all light within you, without you. Another vision from August of '86. We are in mourning. I raise up my head. The sun shines in my eyes. The spirit fills me full. My heart is open to the skies. I look across the bridge to infinity and raise my hand to point above. The people wave to me, passing by on every side. I face forward evenly, and on one hand I would hear, on the other hand realize I am the people's seer. And it's a little something that I was reading Franz Kafka's Metamorphosis, and I was reading that in this like second or third week of August, second week of August. I was reading it in August of '86. The comment on while I was getting through that book. It's called Labyrinthining Number 9. We read this book with the eyes of our hearts, if we truly see. And I met a metaphor who brought me to this metamorphosigy. And that is the absolute change in accord with the pen and sword, the Black Knight. Another comment after reading that. I accept the agony as well as I need the ecstasy, to know the teaching as the learning of my experience, within myself and in all without me. Discernment is to see well. Clarity is to hear well. Well-being is how to feel. Well, this stuff gets kind of slow. We heard Edward Lear, right? We know about the Owl and the Pussycat. I'm very fond of that. Now, this reading is of my very early stuff, and my early stuff is, yeah, I'd like to say it's nothing compared to my more recent stuff. But I do want to feature some of my more recent stuff to make this reading go. So, I feel things slowing here. I feel sort of a intergalactic, interstellar, interplanetary magnetic force occurring. And it says, move ahead to the more recent stuff. But we can't do that without touching upon a little more of these good ones here. Like, hurry and don't worry. Perspire but don't despair. Sweat it but don't regret it. Be inspired but don't be spared.
Ooh, yes. Be inspired, don't be spared.
Of course, I can't really forget my best friend's epitaph. Think where our glory begins and ends, and say my glory was, I had such friends. Still from August 1986, an original, which I'm rewriting this, so later we'll hear the new version, but we say we need to get, we want. When all our deeds are done, we're not, but for beloved's memory. Till then, may we speak from the world, from the mind or from the body. Only through the heart we reach the spirit. This word is never weak, although much talk obscures it. We may put our life into it, to breathe honestly and speak. Okay, more than anything else, I get the feeling that this older stuff is so slow-moving as to not be able to surprise us. It doesn't surprise us in any way. And some of my newer stuff is more surprising. So I do want to try to move ahead to that. The Black Knight faces north. Yogi bears toward the east. Superpun quills in west. And the free man south of here saves our truth. Did you hear? Now I call a short intermission now. Now I want to play this music here for a moment, and I'm going to take a couple of moments to choose some of the next pieces that I'm going to read. Some of my newer stuff.
He's ready.
All right.
Here it is. Hugh Morris.
Okay, very good. More intense impressions from late 1986, fall of 1986. Everyone says that I'm slow at game, but I've ate slow gains and spat them out so rapidly that wind ran out. Wood shouts. You can tell the shiver of the timbers from the leaving of 3 trees. You've heard it all, axe or not, the bad trees fall. The woods pine lonely, spirit winds would call. Foresting operations will halt, concrete jungles crumble. Under the ass's vault, over the earth's fault, heavy, heavy old lines to bumble. The police stayed around. Down from the hill we would tumble. The order of these people unheeded by the state. This served wars, plague, and famine on the double. Officials talk paper-thin issues at 200 a plate, while they are discorporated. Domestic resources to be protected from the pressing onus of foreign funds to be collected. Out of reach of the Federal Reserve Mint, the last stand of trees on the hill. Widely publicized by international print. No more endangered species left for the final conservation bill. Clean air enacting, water tables taxed, reviewing pro-pagan to goose down on the facts. TV schooling class for the masses. The workers are covered, rabid for leisure. Entertainment for God and country never measured. By guns, white-tousled hair to die. Patriot scam on the screen. Not far away, finest of beagles make up empty museum. More and more now, a few hold the many. The free world peace they claim not neglected. Doves of our fathers sing for a penny. Free world's posse software selected. Programs Sam ended, increase exclusivity us humored. For while an ancient body of knowledge is exhumed to examine, electronic networking to catch the fishes from the invisible school, rhetorical delight of migration access our opinion, dare enter answer independence of the numbers, holding martial court, freedom's end, only some of us alive to reach liberation.